Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, as you can see, we're on a motorbike, as normal. We were just driving to Andamanda Waterpark in Phuket, which is near Katu in Phuket, I'm pretty sure. And, see you in a minute, once the drive is done.
Hello and welcome to Hidden World. I'm John.
I'm India's son.
And we'd like you to join us on our adventures and travels and show you how we like to travel the world.
Which is, of course, the proper way.
If you like our video, please like and subscribe in a normal way. That would be much appreciated.
And we hope you enjoy the show. So, one thing in this video, sorry, it's going to be mainly voiceovers, only because it's quite hard to film and talk in the theme park. Alright, so here we are, Andamanda Waterpark, as you can see behind me. So yeah, we're going to go in, apparently we've got to get our bags checked over there, and yeah, we're just going to go and have a good time. We'll show you a bit of it, won't we, John?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, so just going to go get our bags checked now. We're going to, well, I'm not sure really why, but I think it's due to high security. Don't know why. Alright, so here's Johnny Boy just getting our tickets for us. So yeah, the ticket process was fairly easy. But one thing is that it was very expensive. So it was, well, normally it would be 1,500 for Mr. John, the adult, and 1,000 for me, Mr. Indy, the child. But luckily we booked online, so we got a little discount. So I think my dad's was 1,200 and mine was the normal price, 1,000. So yeah. Alright, so we just entered the water park, and yeah, we'd like you to follow me. Oh, and just there we had the Great Nargon, it was called, in there. So yeah, and I think, I'm not sure how often it was, but every sort of, I was told it was 15 minutes by someone, the steam comes out, and yeah, and you can use the steam as to cool you down, which is nice. So yeah, keep walking with us. Another thing was that it in the water park, it was oh so clean and kept so well. And yeah, it was lovely. And you got the lovely lazy river just there. Just you could float about, bob about. And here we have the Great Andaman Bay, which was sort of like the main plaza of the area, where you have a wave pool. And yeah, there you could get mainly to all the best attractions of the park, all the slides, all the different food and stuff. So yeah, that's cool. Under that blue and red slide, we have one of the wave infinity bars, and there we have the Flight of the Canara slide, which is surprisingly thrilling for how small it is. It was just a straight drop right into the water, which is 3.9 metres deep. Yeah, there's me going into it. And then John flying into it. Well, we'll wait for him for a second. Just wait. And we get stuck, and in he goes. Showing you a better view of the wave bar. It's very nice, but as you'd expect in a water park / theme park, very expensive. After that, I had a go on the artificial wave maker called the Flow Rider, which was really good fun actually. You had about three goes on it before the next person. Well, three times you fell off. And it's just really fun and artificially done, so yeah. I found it quite easy myself, but other people didn't really. I don't know why. It's not really that hard. It's just bodyboarding until I fall off here. But we don't talk about that, do we? Again, soaring like an aeroplane through the water, and I tried to get on my legs again, but I completely fail. And here's John's turn at trying to do the Flow Rider, which didn't exactly go well. Didn't go to plan, but he tried, and that's the main thing. But in the end, he did get there, which is a good showing of never giving up and getting there in the end, in my opinion. So yeah, well done to John there for keep persevering and getting there in the end. He did fail though, so. Less though, John still enjoyed it, and yeah, he tried his best, but he didn't succeed, as a cool guy called Chris Martin said.
I actually did succeed. If you watch the video, you will see that I actually steered all over the waves like a true pro.
You didn't even mean to steer.
Yes, I did.
Alright. And cats can fly. Now, John finally gets the hang of it for a bit, and yeah, he just has a good time on the Flow Rider. And then he falls off. So these were the most thrilling rides of the park, I'd say. As like on the left three, literally the floor came from under you, and I don't know, it's just very surprising and scary, to say the least. So yeah, you can in a minute watch me fall. Alright, so here we have the fairly nice smelling but expensive cafe, and here we're just walking through to some of the slides. So yeah, see you in a sec. Alright, so here we are going down one of the slides. It wasn't the scariest, but it was relatively fast and just fun to do, really. So yeah, just watch as we fall to our imminent deaths. Just joking. We have a nice view of the park, just so you can see everything from this kind of bird's eye view. You just got loads of slides to look at, loads of nice architecturally nice buildings. Got a little bit down there. Yeah, it's cool to look at, isn't it? And a better view there, of course, as well. Right, so while you watch us slide down the slide, John would like to point something out.
I really liked there was no queuing times. Like literally, you wait 5 minutes for each slide. I think a lot of theme parks you can get particularly bored waiting, or the kids get bored waiting for their turn. They might only get like about 4 or 5 rides in a whole day. This park, yeah, most we had to queue up was go on the wave rider, and that was only about 15 minutes or so, which is really good. And here I'd like to show you a picture of my son looking like a mermaid.
Man. We have the second wave bar, which I'll say it again is very expensive, but cool as it's in an infinity pool. And this one's right outside the Great Andaman Bay. Another view of the Great Andaman Bay. As you can see, it's got the waves on, loads of things, and I think that might be a recreation of James Bond Island. Here we're walking to the next slides, as you can see. These ones, as I remember, we found the most thrilling out of the bunch, as they were probably the fastest, apart from the ones where the floor comes from under you. So yeah, just watch as we show you what it's all about. Yeah, so you can see here that it looks relatively fast and quite fun, and a bit of a steep drop, of course. And this is what we putting ourselves through on the other slide in that area. So let's do it, I guess. Although we don't have footage for this because we weren't allowed. So, but you can see what it's like. This one we weren't allowed footage either, but essentially water spouts you up it compels you up the slope, and yeah, it's quite fast and ends right there. And here we have one of the tunnel slides, which it wasn't that fast, but it did have a big tunnel, and everyone likes a big tunnel. Like, you know, when you're driving to London from the south and you go through them big old tunnels. Yeah, reminds you of that. So here's one of the younger children's areas, which, yeah, are quite fun. But I'm going to finish the video there, really, because that's about all I've got to show you. Oh, and one thing I'd like to point out is that in Thailand, they seem to have roll calls like this very often, like with police and stuff like that, so yeah. One last view as I walk around the park, show you a bit of the lazy river, and just show you a bit of what it looks like. I'm going to say goodbye, subscribe, like, do all that good stuff, share it, press the bell, you know what to do. Thanks for watching, and goodbye!